Something I really enjoyed about the St. John Bosco article was its focus on seeing each student as an individual on their own journey. I feel like as teachers it could be easy to get so wrapped up in like test scores and making sure they know everything and what the class needs to really focus on like each individual and what you can do for them. And I really like the idea of walking with students on their journey, not only academically, but on their life as they develop as people. It's not always easy to spread the faith and charity and joy of Jesus Christ in public school situations, but I think this was a really good way to show that if you're really exhibiting true charity, then you are spreading the faith with everybody, even if you can't do it in as explicit a situation as a Catholic school. And the other article that really was interesting to me was the letters lesson plan, because it caused me to ask important questions about what exactly I am putting in my lessons, finding the deeper meaning behind every single thing, saying like, what is the purpose? What are the kids going to take away from this question? Are they answering what I want them to answer? Are they reflecting on what I want them to reflect on? And something that was really helpful was the before, during, and after structure, because it caused me to think about what I might need to talk about and include before I start a lesson, and the really important parts of what I want to focus on and what I want my students to focus on after. So these both are definitely things I'll be keeping in mind as I go forward with my teaching. And so the two things that I really learned the most from this tutoring experience, I think, were cooperation and excitement, and how important a role both of those play in tutoring and teaching in general. So first, Brennan was always very opinionated on what he wanted to do versus what he didn't want to do with his lessons. And I think even giving him a little bit of choice was very helpful to not only building our student-teacher relationship, but with him becoming more engaged in the tutoring. If I had like 2 or 3 activities I wanted to focus on throughout the session, I would let him pick what he wanted to do. I'd give him options. And if we were doing activities that focused on words, such as like the sight word bingo identification, or focusing on base words with endings, I would let him suggest certain words along with the ones I had already chosen ahead of time, so that he would be more engaged and so that he could get kind of like an easy word to sound out that I could ask him about if he was getting frustrated with himself for not knowing the other ones completely yet. And then the other was excitement. It's so important to come excited, because if the tutor or the teacher is not excited about the lesson, then you can't really, how can you possibly expect the student to reach that level? It also added just a level of lightness to the tutoring session. We had fun, and I'm really grateful to be able to see that if I was excited about something, he would follow suit and get excited. That's definitely something I will be continuing to remind myself as I go through more tutoring and teaching experiences. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I just want to say that I'm so grateful for this opportunity to tutor and to teach. So thank you so much.